Bloggers have special needs that other press doesn't normally need. We do a lot of updates as things are happening, so we need to have a strong internet connection that like hundreds of people can be using, and bloggers need food. So the Big Tent brings those two things together and gives us connection and food, and that seems to be working out pretty well so far. I'm here as the credentialed Virginia blogger at the convention. This year is the first time in DNC history where they credentialed one blogger in each state to sit with the state delegations on the floor and report to people on what's happening in each delegation. Well, the convention hub C-SPAN's doing actually has every blogger that's credentialed in the Big Tent is all linked from there. And we're actually pulling down all of the best posts and linking to it live on there so people can go through and see the highlights, where it's coming from, what state it's saying, and the very best posts that are going on, which is pretty cool. And it's also pulling down everything from Twitter, which is the application where you have to do things in 140 characters or less. Everyone puts in a symbol called #DNC08, which allows us to search and actually navigate through all of that. So we're able to get live tweets from the floor of all the different bloggers who are down there. So this is the Big Tent. As you can see, it's kind of a seating free-for-all. Bloggers don't have any assigned seats here, so they sit around wherever you can grab a seat in the morning. And as you can see, it's pretty packed all through here with hundreds of people all day long. This ranges from everything from state bloggers to national bloggers who are around here. There's obviously a credentialed blogger in each state, plus there's a lot of large national blogs. If you're a state blogger, you can sit with your credentials on the floor with your delegation. If you're a national blogger, they have a blogger room inside the Pepsi Center, which is basically a bunch of televisions that are going on. And then some bloggers have floor passes where they can walk around freely, but that's pretty rare. So, yeah, it's one of the best places to watch it for the people that don't have the floor credentials. Actually, they will come back here at night to the Big Tent and watch it on the TVs here because they can be covering it live and have the free beer. Well, you just show up with your laptop and with a power cord. There's wireless all throughout the hall here. It's been great wireless, actually, much better than on the floor of the convention. It hasn't given out even with hundreds of people logged in, so they did a great job with the bandwidth of that. And then there's power cords, which have been a little bit of a fight to get to, but most people's batteries go 2 to 3 hours, so there's been a lot of sharing of the little bit of power that we have in here, and no one's run out yet, so it's worked out pretty well. All bloggers had to pay $100 each to get into this event, and that came with all-you-could-eat food for lunch and dinner, and free alcohol and soda over here. So you can see behind me is the beer area, which is one of the most popular areas of the blogger tent. And it's been great. I mean, people, I don't think, one of the nice things about it is people have been able to enjoy themselves here because everything in Denver is within walking distance. They don't have to drive afterwards. But I have noticed all the bloggers have been enjoying themselves kind of responsibly because they're also writing on their site. So they don't want to get drunk and write something that they're not interested to see the next morning. It's really great. I mean, there's hundreds of bloggers in there at all times, just going away, typing away, and it's great for being able to exchange information while we're all writing. It's really useful because it's people all around the country, and so I'll be hearing something that's going on in the Montana delegation, or someone from Virginia may have stopped by another state delegation, and I'll be able to talk to them and hear what their reaction was to our elected officials, and so it's made it really interesting and actually given us a lot more content as well. So what are you writing about?
Well, I'm writing about an ABC cameraman who was actually arrested because he was filming some Democratic politicians and their bigwig donors.
Really?
And the Denver police arrested him.
Who was it? Do you know which politicians it was?
No, that doesn't say which politicians it was. But a producer was investigating the role of lobbyists and top donors at the convention. Police in Denver arrested an ABC News producer today as he and a camera crew were attempting to take pictures on a public sidewalk of Democratic senators and VIP donors leaving a private meeting at the Browns Palace Hotel.
And so I've never had an experience like this before with this many bloggers in a room while news is being made. And it's been a ton of fun, especially the speculation on different speeches before they happen. Yesterday, Mark Warner, when he was giving the keynote speech, a copy of it got out a few hours in advance here, and the bloggers were really upset. And I heard that the speech was actually tinkered with a little bit because the bloggers were already talking about how upset they were that he wasn't taking on John McCain. And so the campaign quickly made some changes in the speech to be able to make it more aggressive.
So you